Now, I know it's crazy to say, but honestly, is it fair to say that we doubt Haaland during the big spots? Because it feels like during the semifinals and the finals of games, like he just isn't as successful. He's not as prolific. I don't know if it's the stage. I don't know if it's whatever. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Man City won it all anyway, especially last year. Well, they just won the Super Copa. I think it was Wednesday against Sevilla. They're winners. They absolutely are. But Holland just drops stinkers during the finals of games and during the semifinals. And I saw the stat that was interesting, or I'm sorry, I saw his stat line, and I thought it was so fascinating because I was like, there's no way. There's no way, right? Like maybe I just don't remember it right, maybe he's doing this or that. But really when I was watching it, he was absent. He was gone. And then you look at the stats and you see kind of what I'm talking about, and this is from Out of Context Football. Erling Haaland, he had a score of 6.6 minutes played, 95, goals 0, assists 0. So, I get that. But then shots on target, shots off target, shots blocked. So he had one shot blocked. He had 15 touches, which I understand that he is not a heavy touch guy. Like a lot of the times, that's what kind of makes him impressive is that he has so few touches, but he'll have like 3 goals. But it comes back to bite you at the same end when you don't have touches and you don't have any goals either. He has 0 key passes and then crosses and long balls. Obviously, that's not he's on the receiving end of that. He's not going to be on the other end of that. But 0 key passes, 6 accurate passes. Again, here we go. Erling Haaland in 2023 in the semis versus Real Madrid, 0 dropped stinkers. In the final versus Inter, dropped a stinker. He was invisible. He was not there. And that game was absolutely deadlocked, and it was the Rodri goal that obviously changed it. But Inter were doing a great job, and he was absent. He was ghost. I thought we were gonna put out missing posters for him. Like he completely ghosted. FA Cup final zeros, UEFA Super Cup zeros, and I think the one that doesn't matter as much, but is like a final, is the Community Shields, zeros. So again, I don't know if it's like the pressure of the final. Maybe he's just evolving. I don't know if he does something different or wrong. I am by no means calling him a fraud. But I think Mbappe shows up in finals, and I think to this point, Haaland does not. And that's the real difference that I've seen so far right now. So that's why I would have Mbappe just a step ahead. But Haaland, man, he is. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. He's still obviously so young, so he'll have plenty of time to change it. But right now he does not show up for finals. He really doesn't. It's crazy.